Dr. Billinghurst, here's a question. Comparing Gussy's gut to kefir, yogurt, sauerkraut, and green tripe, all those things are really great for the gut. How do you think about them being different?
Okay. Well, kefir and yogurt, obviously dairy products. And I'm not really going to talk about dairy products except to say that over 1 million years, the ancestors of our dogs have brought down young animals with dairy products in their gut, mammals. So that's a point I make, and I'll leave that to make of it what you will. However, back to the question, kefir and yogurt, those sort of products, they have a limited range of bacterial types within them to ferment the milk. So they're very limited in the range of microflora, the microbiota that they supply. Come to something like sauerkraut. That's got a wider range of microbiota, but it's built on one, usually cabbage as the main source. So it's only built on one vegetable. Okay, so a wider range, but only one vegetable. Compare that to Gussy's gut, where we have many products, a wide variety of products with a wide variety of nutrients. Now, green tripe. Here we have a product that's got, well, it depends now what that cow has been in, because the green tripe is either could come from a cow or it could come from a sheep. I think it mostly comes from cattle these days. So just concentrate on cattle. If it's a dairy animal, that dairy animal has probably been eating grass, and to a varied degree will be eating some sort of grain products as a supplement.
Yep.
So that's the basis of the plant material, which is fairly limited. And then there's a wide range of microbiota in there attacking that. Now, when we compare Gussy's gut products, what we have is it encompasses a wide range of plant materials and all the naturally occurring microorganisms on that food when it was put in to be fermented. So it's got this naturally occurring, very wide range of microorganisms producing a wide range of postbiotics on a wide range of foods. So this is the most complete food substitute, in my opinion, that you can get hold of. An improvement on green tripe and definitely on sauerkraut, kefir and yogurt. A brilliant product. And that's why as I've said on many occasions to many people, that's why when Rob approached me and told me what he was doing, I said, yes, I am in, because this is the missing link. This is the product that completes that pyramid. We start off with raw meaty bones and we come to organ meats and vegetables and fruit, and then the poo substitutes. The poo substitutes sit on top. Tiny amount of these poo substitutes, which are so powerful in what they produce in terms of gut health and therefore in overall health. So this is the difference between Gussy's gut products and all those other products that we talk about there. It's a brilliant product, and I think it sits on top of all of those as well as on the top of my food pyramid.
Yeah, and I would just say, obviously, you've got some that are animal-based, dairy, obviously, and green tripe is animal-based. It's the lining of the stomach. I would only go grass-fed for both kefir, yogurt, and tripe. I would make sure they're healthy cows that aren't, things like over-vaccinated and those sorts of things. They're really healthy. I would only do green tripe, never bleached. But having said that, I give all of these things to my dogs. I have one dog at the moment, but I've given those throughout the lives of my other dogs. They're great, but they're all great in their right place. So where we see people that may not be optimizing the opportunity for their pet's gut health is they get a hold of one thing and they just do one thing every day. And they're also not doing enough. So, a little tablespoon of yogurt or something, and that's fine, makes you feel good, but it's really not doing that much. And what ends up happening here is you're missing the thing that Dr. Billinghurst is, I think, mainly referring to is the diversity of nutrients. Phytochemicals is really underestimated and becoming a bigger study in our, um, with our profile of gut diverse nutrients for the gut. It doesn't just come, like, probiotics are not the only thing for true gut health. So what we want to do is we want to provide this range of nutrients in daily youthful grasses and sprouts that's really helping create a healthy gut terrain in your pet's health. And I don't want to go too much more into that, but you start to see, if you go down this rabbit hole, that gut health does not just come down to a little bit of kefir, a little bit of yogurt, or even tripe, even every single day. Would you agree with that, Dr. Billinghurst?
Well, most definitely. It comes down to much more than that. It comes down to very much the whole raw food diet, as far as I'm concerned. If you really want to go the whole hog and have complete gut health, and it comes down then to adding really healthy probiotics, prebiotics, and postbiotics to that diet to augment. Because when you feed real whole raw food, you're also feeding, well, today they actually kill the bacteria because they're worried about them, so they pasteurize the food. But assume, and that, well, let's go there. Most people today, when you think about it, are feeding a commercially produced raw food product simply because of time constraints. And I understand that. The gold standard is produce it yourself and not pasteurize it in any way. But these foods are pasteurized. So you've actually removed a lot of the healthy probiotics. Now, Gus, all of those things we've mentioned are brilliant additions to the diet. And I think I'm going to go with Rob because, yes, do use all of those. But let's do the final thing, which is the pinnacle, the top of the pyramid. Let's add the Gussy's gut products, because this is, if you like, the icing on the cake, the cream on the the cream on whatever it is you're feeding. This is completing it, making it brilliant. So let's go the whole hog, so to speak, and let's feed Gussy's gut. Let's do it, because this, as I've said, is the very essence of what the dogs would eat in nature.
And I'll just say one last thing on sauerkraut. Is again, it's great. It's great. I have fed that to my dogs on vacation when I can't get anything else, and before I started making Gussy's gut. But it isn't everything. And
no.
Sauerkraut made for humans or fermented for humans is very different. We can go into that whole thing, but we make this specifically for dogs and cats. And the other thing and it's just cabbage. So you're just going to get the nutrients of cabbage. Now, we have cabbage in Gussy's gut, and we have a lot of other things, and including all the greens and the chlorophyll and the there's over 180 nutrients minimum in daily. And then, of course, when I think of green tripe, just to throw this out here, you can give really healthy, nutritive grasses in youthful grasses and sprouts, the supplement we have, if you want to do that too. And that's a good gut health bang for your buck. Whereas, a cow usually just eats one type of grass. So I'll just throw that out there too. So thank you for the question.